CFR Network, CFR Sports. Leon Rocky Edwards, 19-3, hasn't lost since 2015. I am sure of. And that defeat was by the hands of Kamaru Usman, the Nigerian Nightmare. 20-1, unbeaten in the UFC, current welterweight champ. In the conversation for GOAT status amongst the popular media, I think he needs to have a few more fights, title defenses before that is in question. But most definitely a very dominant champion. Took the belt from Tyrone Woodley in a very dominant performance. And he has most definitely improved tremendously in his striking game since Leon and himself met way back. And I must say, and everyone else can see and are saying, also Leon has improved leaps and bounds in regards to his wrestling and the striking. He's always been an excellent striker, but the striking is on point. Um, Physically, Leon does look a lot. He has the reach advantage. He's a taller and I would say a bigger individual. Um, I thought Usman had more size, but when you see them standing up together, he doesn't look as massive as he has looked against some opponents. Now, who's going to win? That is the question. I've spoken many times, have a lot of faith, should we say, in Mr. Edwards to bring home the gold to Brumtown. I think he has all of the tools to take the strap. To be the champ, whatever you got to do, you've got to beat the champ. And I'm not talking by decision. That is likely, but I think he can get this done. I think this is going to be, there's two ways this is going to happen. This is going to be a back and forth, which it most definitely will be. But I think we're going to get a finish. If not, Leon will get a decision victory. And we're going to see exactly the skills of Mr. Edwards against the current champion. On the flip side, we're going to have a very boring of sorts, control, grapple heavy fight when Mr. Usman realized he's not going to be able to stand up on the feet for a long period with Rocky. So I'm going to have to resort to what brought me come to the dance, which is wrestling. This is what is going to take place. Trustfully, Leon will defend all of the takedowns or the majority of them, and he will keep it at distance, at range, chop, strike, and in essence, break the will of Kamaru Usman. I'm calling. I'm not even calling all rounds. We don't do that. But I'm calling champion. I'm calling and new champion Leon Rocky Edwards. And let's see how the media is chirping after that. So all the best, Brum. He's got Brum and the UK on his back. We need another UFC champ, major promotion. Let's get it done, man. Let's get it done. And also, what we do have is BKFC. They have an event, and it's cool that Bellator has allowed them, Mr. Page, MVP, to participate in BKFC 27, which is in London, which is cool. We've had PFL in Cardiff. We've got PFL again today, I'm sure, isn't it? In the Copper Pot or wherever, Copperfield Arena in London, yeah. or is it Ovo Arena, wherever it is. They keep on changing the names of these things. So excellent. That Scott Coker said, yep, do you think MVP, you want to stay active and stuff. Go out there and fight bare knuckle. It's interesting. So he's coming in, making his debut in BKFC, clearly getting paid a lot of money. He's headlining this year against Mike Platinum Perry, who is 1-0 in BKFC and had a bloody exchange with, I can't remember who his opponent was. But this one, I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Theoretically, Mike does have more experience. And this is only, striking with your hands. But MVP is a very good counter striker. He's definitely got the length, he's got power as well. Um, just based upon that, unless Mike can keep it real close, do the dirty boxing and stuff, I think this should be a second round finish potentially. Or if not, it will be a war. And I'm not too sure how many rounds they do in main events. I would imagine, and if it's unless it's a bout, it would be like 3 rounds. Um, but I don't know. But this is interesting. Definitely going to catch that, see what transpires, and to see how bloody that fight gets. For sure, isn't Page on this? I don't know. But yeah, interesting, interesting. More promoters should allow their fighters to do other things and not lock them down promotional wise. Cross promotions all the way, cross promotional work all the way. I'm very much agreeing with that. What are your thoughts? Who's going to win?